She's been an industrial construction crane operator, a concrete business owner, paralegal, and mom. Now Archuleta County resident Marina Zimmerman wants to be the next representative for the 3rd Congressional District in Southwest Colorado. You're watching the Local News Network, brought to you by True West Auto and Happy Pappy's Pizza and Wings. I'm Wendy Graham Settle. Marina Zimmerman calls herself a sane Republican, and she wants to bring back sanity and statesmanship to the party and to Congress.
Government's been, getting more and more dysfunctional, over time. And I think discourse between elected officials has become so bitter and partisan that, a lot of a lot of great relationships that are necessary to a good functioning government have been destroyed. And I think that left the door open for Trump and extremism. And now I feel like we have no good works. I think that we're all about, they're all about Q and conspiracy theories and mean-spirited political theater, and we're getting nothing else. And I think it is degrading to our country. And I think we really need to try to move our country off of that destructive path. And I'm a conservative, I'm a Republican, but I feel like will call myself the sane, rational Republican. So I feel like it's a good time to jump in, and if we can get enough, conservatives to run that really care about this country and care about the people of this country, rather than all this other nonsense, destructive nonsense, I think we can pull it back together, the Republican Party and the country.
When Zimmerman first announced her intent to run in the 3rd Congressional District's Republican Party, her opponent would have been incumbent Lauren Boebert, a first-term Rifle, Colorado representative who continues to espouse the belief that the 2020 elections were fraudulent. But in the latest iteration of Colorado's redistricting effort based on 2020 data, Boebert will no longer live in the 3rd Congressional District. She will instead live in the redrawn 2nd Congressional District that includes both Boebert's Garfield County and Boulder County. However, congressional representatives don't have to live in the district they represent. A final congressional map isn't expected to be approved until later this year. Nevertheless, Zimmerman says she plans to run because she wants to bring back thoughtful discourse to Congress, and she says the cultural and social diversity of her experiences will serve her well. Zimmerman was born in Germany, where her father was stationed in the U.S. Air Force. As an Air Force brat, she traveled throughout the world, and as a result says she learned to embrace different cultures. Zimmerman adds that her work has given her an appreciation for differing political and social viewpoints from people from all walks of life.
We need to get back to the idea of competitive ideas, the concept of competitive ideas. That's what gives us our viable solutions to our problems. If you can't work together and you can't, of course, ideologically, people are different, but that's those lenses. That's those lenses that you look through that get you to come up with the best ideas and the best solutions to the problems. And I just really want to, bring respectable governance back to, CD3.
To learn more about Zimmerman and her platform, visit marinazimmerman.com. To learn more about the redistricting program, visit redistricting.colorado.gov. Thanks for watching this edition of the Local News Network. I'm Wendy Graham Settle.